What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We're back down the yard today. We are going to crack on with a BMW 1 Series. Bit of a different video today. My mate's coming down. His 1 Series, it needs brakes doing. We're going to check the tyres, get it roadworthy, get it back on the road. It's been off the road for a while. I'll explain a bit more about that later. Oh, it's really sunny here in sunny Essex this morning. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Got the coffee, so I've got to move the Clio out of the ramp. We've got to get the BMW on the ramp, so we'll get the car switched around and we'll get cracking. So I've just gone to start the Clio. The Clio don't currently have a battery in it. It's running off like a booster pack. Gone to start it, boost pack's there, won't go. That's the boost pack. Decent bit of kit, to be fair. Well worth the money we paid for it. Gone to start it. Go on, go on. Go on. Nah. Dead. So I'll have to push her out. Yeah, so the BM's inside now. My mate will be down in a little while. He's just got to sort something out indoors before he comes down. He'll be down a little bit later. Whilst he's gone, I'll give you a little bit of a backstory about the car. Well, no, I'll wait for him to come down. He can give you the backstory of the car. Whilst he is gone, as I mentioned, we're doing all the brakes, all 4 brakes on it, needs brakes. We're going to check the tyres whilst it's up on a ramp. Makes sense to do that. But I don't know if you can notice, the bonnet is raised. It won't close because it's sat for so long. The bonnet catch is seized. So whilst he's gone, I'm going to whip that off and see if I can clean it up and free it up. So yeah, we'll go through that now and wait for him to get down here. So, bonnet release. Let's have a look at this. Let's get this on. So this is where it's stiff. You can see in here, well, you can't see, I can see. It's really stiff and it won't push down. So we're going to take this off. I believe there's two Torx bolts here, potentially 2 down the front and 2 there holding this whole latch in. I'm going to get this latch out and see if I can free it up. Whether it can be saved or not, I don't know, but I'm sure it will be able to with a good greasing. This is all good up here. Yeah, this is all good up here. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. Let's get that up. So guys, as you can see, proceeding to take the front cover off the sound panel there to gain access to the latch, taking off the bumper bolts and then the latch bolts to hopefully get it out. But it turns out you didn't have to take the bumper bolts off after all. Yeah, so it turns out all you need to do is undo these 2 bolts here to get the release mechanism out. I undone them 2 there just to give this a bit of play. Just bent it up slightly and yeah, she's free. As you can see, she's a bit rusty. So we're going to try and take this apart, clean it up, grease it up, put it back in and see if that cures it and see if the bonnet closes. But I've finished spending a bit of time on this latch. I've made it a bit better, but it doesn't seem to be freeing up any more than that. I'm going to stick it back in the car. Hopefully for the time being we can just get the bonnet closed so it's drivable. Then maybe we'll order a new one and stick that in the motor in the future. But yeah, just want to get it shut and being able to open it so we can get it on the road. And just the reverse of the removal, just putting the latch back in, putting the bolts back in, tightening it all back up. We had a bit of an issue with the cable here, which we sorted out while she was there, and then all was good. So the first attempt on the bonnet was a massive fail.
Epic fail.
Shut the bonnet, couldn't get it back open again. So what I had to do was I had to take the grill out, have a little play with it. It turns out the cable had popped off the pull underneath, like on the latch. So I sorted that out, a couple of cable ties. That's all sorted, and now she's a working. I'll demonstrate now. Bonnet's up. I'm just going to show you now. Bonnet's closed, fully closed, won't open. Just go and pull on the pull, which wasn't working. Well, it wasn't even closing before, but the pull wasn't working before either. Pull the pull, and bonnet is open. Job successful. Wait for him and we'll get on with the next one. My mate's just turned up. I could hear him before I could see him. Yeah. What's happening? Absolute monster of a car. Yeah, so now he's here. We'll crack on, get on with the brakes.
Series. It's been sitting for a while. Got a new car and it just sat up down at the coast for a little while. Obviously being in the sea air, the sea salt has attacked it in areas. So just getting some new brakes on it. Dan just whipping the wheels off now. First little look underneath. Not too sad. A little bit of surface rust going on, but overall not too sad. Just going through. Wheel stuck on by the sound of things. Just needs a bit of gentle persuasion. Yeah, overall not too sad. Bit more than a gentle persuasion. So yeah, wheels ain't been off. It's probably been sitting for about 2 years.
Yeah, the brakes are a bit of a state.
Brakes are a bit gone. Yeah, it's due. It's definitely due. Gonna drop an oil change in it. New filter. Bodywork's not too bad. Came up alright with a wash. Could do with a polish. Let's have a look at the disc. And that's the reason why we're doing it. Wow. Need a bit of cleaning there. Definitely seen better days. Suspension's not too sad though. It's the upgrade. Obviously typical BMW, can't see nothing underneath. Hopefully that's protected it a bit. Yeah, bit more persuasion.
So, Perry said about the gentle persuasion, it's smacking the hell out of this wheel and it just ain't coming off. I'm going to try and get it on camera so you can see what we're going through to get these wheels off. Give that a whack, mate. Yeah. Oh, there we go. She's gone. Yeah, she's corroded big time, man. Look at that. Look, it's just, this is going to need a bit more work than we expected today, but we'll get there. We'll give her a good clean up, get them all changed.
Oh, salt.
Yeah, it'll be good. All 4 wheels are off now. Yeah, some of them come off a bit easier than others. Now, that's the new discs. New discs and pads over here. We're going to crack on. We'll get all the discs taken off and then we'll check back in and show you what it looks like underneath and show you the new against the old, and you'll see how bad they are. They're all off now. We have cleaned them all up. We took all the carriers off, give them a little wire brushing up. They're a million times better than what they was. Unfortunately, obviously, you can't take the calipers off, but we've given a little wire brush up, but nothing major.
All the faces are all cleaned up with a wire brush. They're all silky smooth now, ready to take the new discs. Show you the other side. This side, it doesn't look as clean, but if you run your finger over it like that, it's just as clean. We've done the carrier this side as well. Take you to the back. Same here. The backs were a lot cleaner than the fronts anyway, in fairness. The discs come off. Did this come off easier or harder?
Not on that one, no, that one's a bit
No, this one was a bit of a bastard. The other side was all right. So, yeah, they're all cleaned up, ready to go. Show you the last one. I think this was the best corner out of all four, in fairness. Yeah, nice and free. This was the old discs and pads. As I said before, fronts, they're like new. The pads, discs, little lip on them, but they're just really rusty, really corroded. Backs were obviously due anyway, there's hardly anything on there. Discs, yeah, shot to bits. Against, obviously. Against the nice shiny new ones that are going on. Yeah, so we'll get them all installed up and we'll show you the finished article. Front one is all back together. Back one's left to do over there. I've still got the passenger side left to do on the front, so I'll crack on, get them done. Yeah, and we'll catch up in a minute. Perry's here working on the back one. He's having a bit of a mare trying to get the old rattle clip back in. Yeah. The rattle clip goes in these two holes here, wraps round here, and it just basically stops the caliper from moving. Yeah, so goes on somewhat like that. I usually find if you come down a bit more. Right. With one hand, like a professional.
Fair enough.
He trips over. Don't know what all the fuss was about. So, all four wheels are back on. She's all back together. Perry's going to lower her down now and we'll take her for a test drive.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Lovely.
Just taking her for her first drive since fitting her brakes. Those in the driving seat.
Days.
We've got the boom boom. Working well. Lovely jubbly. Job's a success. So BM's all done, brakes are all done. Obviously managed to fix that bonnet latch. That was a double bonus. We didn't manage to get the oil and filter and little mini service done. We're going to do that Saturday. I'll grab another video of that. Yeah, so we're going to call that one here. We'll see you in the next one. Ta.